an anime series on Netflix based on the beloved video game. Is it worth binging? Let's talk about it. What is up, Netflix fans? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking Dragon's Dogma, the brand new series that drops September 17th. Big thanks to Netflix for granting me these screeners. I was excited, nervous, a bit hesitant. I saw the animation style. I said, I don't know if I love this, but we'll just have to see. So we're going to talk about it. No spoilers, of course. Get in that comment section. Okay. So Ethan sets out to vanquish the dragon that took his heart, but with every demon he battles, he loses even more of his humanity. So a couple hesitations here. At first, I see the animation, I say, you know what, I don't know if I'm as on board with this 3D visual style combined with 2D animation. We'll talk about the backgrounds, the color, everything involved. Ended up being pretty spectacular, but as for the movement of the characters, I had to, as I normally do, get used to it. But once I was used to it, after the first, we'll say 2 episodes, I was actually on board with not only the fight scenes, not only the graphic violence, and there's a lot of it, but just kind of the style of the show and the way that it progressed visually and diving into those actual backgrounds. You get some 2D, you get some 3D thrown in, mostly 3D, but I ended up feeling pretty positive. Again, it's not going to be for everyone, for sure, but it worked. Next hesitation. Dragon's Dogma is a huge open-world action video game that was released by Capcom in 2012. I believe it sold 5 million copies around the world. Massive, massive impact on fans. I am not familiar with Dragon's Dogma. So I'm not approaching this as a hardcore fan who has a lot of expectations for these characters. I'm approaching it as someone who is really unfamiliar, so I don't have those standards that it needs to live up to. I just wanted to enjoy this show, the hero's journey of sorts, and get a lot of really cool action. A, B, C. I got all 3 of them. I got some really fun, epic, grand scale, massive action scenes, and you see it in the poster. That's a big dragon he's fighting. And it was really fun to watch. And then you get this character of Ethan, who is not only fighting these action-heavy battles, it's an anime, so you're going to see a lot of that epic action within this show, and you get it, and it's great. But it's the internal struggle that I wasn't expecting with this character. And he really does have to cope with a lot of things, and then he encounters kind of what he's struggling with internally on an external level, and that every single episode. And it's almost one of those shows where it's, kind of the villain of the week. We're going to go into this town, we're going to save the day, walk away a hero, and the next episode rinse and repeat. So that's going to bother a lot of people. It does have that formulaic feel. And I also have a couple of complaints when it comes to the character of Ethan. I really liked him. I thought the voice cast was spectacular, but I felt as if there was some development maybe left on the table that we didn't get. We dove deep into his character at the beginning and at the end, but there are a couple story arcs here in the middle that I wasn't as concerned with, I didn't care as much about, and with the show this short, 7 episodes, each episode around 30 minutes, a couple around 20 minutes, I feel as if maybe we could have put a bit more here, focused a bit more on his story and his relationships and what happens to him. The tragic sequence of events that happens to him at the beginning of the story. I felt like we could have focused more on that struggle. But again, it is all about the struggle. And it really is a show about the 7 deadly sins. Austin, what does that mean? Well, 7 episodes. Once you take a look at the episode names, when it actually drops, you'll get an idea as to what each episode is going to deal with. And then we take a look at the perspective of our villainous, evil, huge, epic dragon, his goal, and the fact that he doesn't care about anything. He has one goal. He makes that clear. It's very evident why he's doing what he's doing, and it may not even be the reason that you think, but that showdown at the beginning, followed by a couple of things here and there. It's not all about the dragon. We get these other kind of scary-looking creatures. There's a giant troll-looking thing, some freaky-looking snake heads, a lot of really cool villainous characters, and they come to life on screen utilizing really good color and just kind of that 3D animation. Again, you have to semi-adjust to it, but if you are used to the video game, I do think it's going to work, and a lot of anime tropes in here as well, but I thought it came together pretty well. And this is in the summary, but when I say his heart is taken by the dragon, that could mean many things but he comes back as the Arisen. He's a man that has to battle monsters, each monster representing, again with that, something different, and it is very much a revenge tale. Almost too much of a revenge tale at points to where it becomes predictable, and it almost does have a video game feel with the villain of the week and the way that the action is constructed, but that didn't really bother me. I just found the story to be epic. It's not over long. I think it's an easy binge. I don't know where fans are going to stand because I don't know how they treated the material, so I can't speak on that. If that's what you're looking for, I apologize, but just from what I saw, I am now a fan of Dragon's Dogma. I was impressed with what I got. Some really cliche elements. I wish they could have went a bit further with certain characters, especially certain side characters. There's one really cool duo that I wanted to explore maybe a bit more. But again, I like the fact that we focused on Ethan as much as we did. We could have even taken that further. Regardless, spectacle is the word. It's kind of a feast for the eyes. If you're an anime fan, I feel like you're going to dig it. The only thing I think fans are going to have to get past is the animation style. And if you can, I think you'll have a good time. So thank you guys so much for watching this review. If you'd like me to talk more Dragon's Dogma, let me know. I'm thinking of doing a spoiler video if you guys would like to see that. But as for my score, a 70% for Dragon's Dogma. This is an anime worth watching. You automatically going to make Castlevania comparisons. I am in love with that show. I think I prefer the animation there. But in terms of what this gave us, unexpected. Did not know I was going to have as much fun as I had in such an easy binge. I said it earlier today. Stay tuned tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. live stream. We're celebrating 70,000 subscribers. Appreciate you guys for watching. If you like these anime reviews, you think I should do more focused on that, drop a thumbs up button. We'll definitely do it. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.